Alright everyone, in this training video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through creating a custom form for your REI Leadz website. Um, all of our websites are built using the plugin Gravity Forms, which is a very powerful WordPress plugin. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to want to go into the back end of your website, okay? And once you're logged in, on the left hand side, you're going to want to click on Forms, okay? And then depending on which template you have, you're always going to have the next step form. You're always going to have the get in touch form. But you may have just a get offer form, or you'll have cash offer one, cash offer two. Okay. Again, these two, if you have two of these forms or just one of them, it all just depends on which template you have. But what we're going to do is let's go ahead and let's go to the front end of the site. If you're wanting to build off of one of the existing forms, so let's just say, for example, I wanted to use this same form, but I wanted to just add, one field. What you can do is you can come here and you can just duplicate this form. So I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate it. Okay, and then it made it right here, so it's cash offer, and then in parentheses one, so that's just a duplicate one. I'm gonna go ahead and click on it, and now you're gonna see the form right here. Okay. I know it just shows it as a single column, but on the site it shows it as a double column. Okay, that's because inside of the fields themselves, if you come over to appearance, we have some special code that tells it to do, right half and left half. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, let's just say I wanted to add a field for how much they're asking for. Okay, so what I did is I went over here to single line text, I dragged it over, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and label this, um, or we'll go ahead and label this asking price. Okay, I'm gonna make it required, and for the appearance, I'm gonna make it a large because what I want it to do is I want it to take up the full area, just like this property address one. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hit update. And actually, I'm gonna change this to cash offer 3. I'm gonna hit update. Okay, and then you can see right here it says ID 9. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back to the page, and if you remember from the training video where we edited the website, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hit edit with Elementor. Okay, and if I wanted to replace this form that's on the home page already with the new one that we made, all I have to do is click right here inside of this form section. Okay, I'm going to edit that, and then right here where it says select form, I would do cash offer 3, and you can see right there it shows asking price. Okay, and then you can see these ones have like these default text, and this one doesn't have it. What I would do is I would come back over to asking price, I would come to appearance, and right here where it says placeholder, I would put how much do you want for your house? What do you question mark? I'm gonna update that. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna hit update. And once it's updated, I'm gonna go ahead and click on that, hit view page. And now you can see it shows the new one asking price and it says how much do you want for your house. Okay, so that is how you duplicate a form. If you wanted to create a brand new one, all you would have to do is just click add new. I'm gonna name this one cash offer. We'll do 4. I'm gonna create form. And I know there's a lot of stuff right here. You can just ignore it. This is just kind of walking you through. If you want, you can go through this as well. It'll explain a lot of things to you. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and start building out the form. So these are standard. These are going to just be some plain fields, right? So this is a single text. This is like a big box. What we can do is inside of advanced fields, I can do name, okay? And I can make that required. And let's just say I wanted to do name and address. We'll go address. Okay. Required. And then lastly, or you know what, I'm gonna click on this. I'm gonna make it a large field. I'm gonna make this one a large field as well. Or no, actually when it's the name one, it doesn't have that option, or does it? Yeah, no, the name one doesn't have that option. So name, address, and then all I want is to have a phone number. So we click on that. Phone format, we'll leave it like that. I'm gonna hit required. Let's make this a large as well. And I'm gonna hit update. And we'll come back to the front page. I'm gonna hit edit with Elementor. Oh, one last thing. For settings, I can come to form settings, and before what I'm gonna do is really quickly, I'll show you guys the form. So we'll go cash offer 4. You can see this one right here. It says submit. Okay. Under the settings and form settings, you come down to where it says button text, and I can change that to, we'll do get cash offer. Perfect. I'm gonna hit update form settings. Okay, and then I'm just gonna hit update. And then if I go to view the page, you can see it says get cash offer. Okay, so that is how you create a brand new form. That's also how you create a form using one of the existing ones. And again, if you want to add it, all you have to do is just edit your page, switch out the form, and then that new form will be there.